Facebook. Okay, and now, of course, welcome for those of you who are on Spreaker and iHeartRadio, as well as the Leadership TKO Station.com's website. I do want to welcome everyone here. Let's go ahead and check and make sure that we're good on social media. Let's see how the video and audio is doing. Looks like we are good to go. Looks like we're good. Let's go ahead and refresh that. All right, I believe we're good. I believe we are good. So I'm going to go ahead and share this first and foremost onto a page of mine. Let's go ahead and get that done. Okay. And then I'm going to share this amongst a group of family. I call them my family. So I'm going to share this with them. All right. So welcome to the show, guys. This show goes live every single night. Okay. We're going to try to be as consistent as possible every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we can get started earlier. We'll give you a heads up and let you know. We don't like to drag this thing on. We know that there are people in different time frames around the world. And so those who are in other countries, you're able to tune in to this as well, whether it's the live or whether you want to catch the replay of it. We do welcome you here to the show. Now, listen, we go live, of course, from the profile area right here on the timeline on Facebook primarily, but we're also live via audio podcasts on other platforms. And so for all of you in other countries, thank you so much for tuning into this show faithfully. Now, the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. All right? Influence, impact, and income. That is our focus here with the show. And many of you also know that I give you a little bit of an appetizer at the very beginning. We help you to focus on growing your leadership ability because we truly, truly believe that everything is going to rise and fall upon leadership. Your foundation is really like your foundation of your success is based on your ability to lead. So if you can work on your ability to lead each and every day, you will experience milestones of success along the way. And you deserve to celebrate that as well. But let's talk about an appetizer tonight. I have some content I want to share with you. And if you want to grab a notepad and a pen, you can go ahead and do that because I'm about to share my screen and we're going to dive into yet another. We're going to dive into another leadership nugget, a law. Now, again, this is going to be based on the law of growth, the 15 irrefutable laws of growth by Dr. John Maxwell, who is my leadership mentor. And so here with this particular law, as you can see, it is the law of awareness. Okay, the law of awareness. Now, if you have not shared this out, you might want to go ahead and share this out to your team because this is going to help your business to grow by leaps and bounds when you help others to grow. So here is what the law says. Growth doesn't just happen. Yeah, growth doesn't just happen. I like this quote by Nathaniel Branden. It says, the first step towards change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. So when you're going through this and you're really trying to implement this law in your life, there are 10 questions that are going to help you start working through this process. Okay? Now, the first question you can ask yourself is, do you like what you're doing right now? Now, when we're saying what you're doing, we're talking about your career, how you're spending majority of your days. Do you like what you're doing right now? Second question, what would you like to do? Okay, what would you like to do? And you can be specific. What would you like to do? Third, can you do what you'd like to do, or can you do what you would like to do? There you go. Make sure I say that right. Can you do what you would like to do? Is that a yes or a no? Fourth, do you know why you want to do what you would like to do? So your why. Why would you like to do that? Okay. Question number 5. Do you know what to do so you can do what you want to do? Again, do you know what you need to do? So do you know what to do so you can do what you need to do or what you want to do? See how confusing that can be? Do you know what to do so you can do what you want to do? You see, most times there are some things that you just have to do, but you need to find out what those things are. Okay, so for example, if you want to achieve financial freedom, what are some things that you need to be doing so you can do what you want to do, which is live a life of freedom, right? Question 6. Do you know people who do what you like to do? Do you know people who do what you'd like to do? So in other words, has somebody been there, done that you can go and actually talk with them and have dialogue with them? Okay. So that is, of course, the 6th question. 7th question is this. Should you do what you'd like to do with them? Okay. Should you? Yes or no? Question 8. Will you pay the price? Aha. Will you pay the price to do what you want to do? Here is one of those big questions, because most people just want to go to sleep, wake up, and do it. They don't want to put any sweat. They don't want to put any time into it. They don't want to go through the difficulties. They don't want to go through the rejection. They don't want to do certain things, right? They just want to be there, done that. And most people, here's the thing, you see where people are, but you don't know what they had to do, what they had to endure just to get to where they are. So again, will you pay the price to do what you want to do? Ask yourself that question and answer it. And be honest. Question 9. When can you start doing what you'd like to do? When? Is there a timeline? Like, can you give yourself a date as to when you can begin doing what you want to do? And then the last question is this. What will it be like when you get to do what you'd like to do? What would it be like? This is where you get a chance to visualize what your life would look like at that time when you're able to do what it is you want to do. Okay, so begin to kind of put yourself in that particular environment. You know, what do you smell? What do you taste? What do you hear? What do you see? What would it be like when you get to do what you like to do? And of course, I was looking at some of the additional information here. I said, you know what? I have to recite this because some of my family here, you know, you're dreaming big. And we, of course, know the importance of having big dreams because our mentor, Mr. Best, he always inspires us to dream big. And so I want to recite this particular inspirational message right here. Okay, it says this. If there were ever a time to dare, to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at your heart, something that's your dream. You owe it to yourself to make your days here count. Have fun. Dig deep. Stretch. Dream big. Know, though, that these things, okay, that things worth doing seldom come easy. There will be good days. There will be bad days, or I should say challenging days. There will be days when you want to turn around, pack it up, and call it quits. Those times tell you that you are pushing yourself, that you are not afraid to learn by trying. So, what's the point of me reciting that? Keep going. Go for it. The worst feeling in the world is to know that you could have tried, but you didn't. Or you could have kept going, but you gave up. Keep going. You're not in this by yourself. There are things that myself, my husband, and many others would like to accomplish. We're all on the journey. So keep going. Keep going. And hopefully this law here has inspired you to think, okay? Because it is the law of what? Awareness. Understanding that you have to know and be aware of where you are right now to get to where you're trying to go. So hopefully you have enjoyed this appetizer, everyone. You already know, guys, our main meal is going to come from this resource right here. This is where the main meal comes from. And this is what's been happening over the last couple of weeks. And so I've been sharing a nugget from my network marketing mentors, and that is Mr. Ty and Mrs. Valerie Best. They wrote this particular book right here. Okay, 103 ways to fail in network marketing, a guide to your success. All right, and so they wrote this book, and I've been going over and sharing a nugget from this book over the last couple of weeks. Okay, over the last couple of weeks. And so I'm going to be sharing with you another nugget tonight, and I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to expound on it based on my experience. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to read it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So here's the 27th way to fail in network marketing. Refuse to enhance your political correctness, and that is your political correctness IQ and communication skills. Let me repeat that. Refuse to enhance your political correctness IQ and communication skills. Here is what the best say furthermore. I have heard people or distributors say the most insulting and insensitive comments when meeting a guest and to each other. People decide not to get involved or quit because of something someone said to them. I know our dreams should be bigger than other people's comments, but the reality is most people are insecure. Most people are insecure and hurt very easily. Don't make jokes at other people's, at other people's expense. Okay? Remember the positive and talk about it. Avoid ethnic or sexist jokes and humor. They are just not worth it. So the bottom line is be aware of what you're saying. Okay? Because again, the nugget says refusing to enhance your ability to communicate the right way. Be aware of what you say and how you say it, because it can be a huge turnoff and it also can be offensive. You never know when it comes to different cultures in this world, what you say or how you say it and how you come across can be perceived and received a different way. So it's best to just keep your cool, make your yes, yes, your no, no. There are going to be some people that you may, connect with on a deeper way, and they'll understand. You'll understand them. They'll understand you. That's a bit different. But for the most part, your overall communication, you need to make sure that it's as respectful as possible and just work on your culture, your ability to understand different cultures so that you're not being offensive to other people. Okay, so work on yourself, work on your ability to communicate. And there are many ways to do it. Okay, you want to grow yourself, find out about different cultures, find out about certain things that's said within your organization or company. You may not be in the same company or connected to the same company that I'm a part of. And even within the company that I'm a part of, I always, of course, keep in mind how I say certain things, right? So that it doesn't come across as being offensive. Now, of course, you want to let truth be truth. You do want to let that remain. But you want to be respectful. That's the bottom line. So again, hopefully you have enjoyed the appetizer on the law of awareness. And of course, this nugget here, the 27th way to fail in network marketing, refusing to enhance your political correctness IQ and your communication skills. So listen, I'm a part of a team, and this is what we do. We work on ourselves as far as our leadership, our ability to communicate with other people. And we have great models, great role models, examples before us. And that, of course, is the best, okay? The best household. And of course, another household by the name of the Delcos, we're mindful. We're mindful of how we say it so that we're not offensive. And even if we do make a mistake, we fess up. We apologize. But at the same time, while we're doing this, while we're working on ourselves, we're building wealth from the comfort of our homes. What we're doing is we're getting access to real money. We're not talking about cash, because cash is a Federal Reserve note, and it is not real money. We're talking about real money, 24 karat, let me make sure I have it the right way, 24 karat gold. So hopefully you can see that in the middle, 24 karat gold. And that's what we're getting access to. We're doing a divine exchange in the back office that we have access to. Exchanging cash for gold. We're getting rid of that disposable income that's extra. We're not talking about the cash you need to take care of your responsibilities. We're talking about the cash that's disposable, the cash that you planned on saving. We use that, we exchange it for real money gold in our back office that you can get access to for free. Yes, it's free to plug in. And so we encourage you, listen, if you want to learn about more about what we do, get back with the person that shared this stream with you tonight. Let them know that you want information about this money system that Lakeisha has been sharing information about. And then also, I invite you to come on back tomorrow. We're having yet another episode here with the Leadership TKO Live night show, and that's going to take place tomorrow as well. So listen, I appreciate your time. And if you want information even beyond just the inbox message, we have a presentation going on tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be given by you know who, Mr. Al Murray, Mr. Bustin' Loose. That's right, because he had learned the importance of busting loose from this system of debt, and he is helping people to do the same. Other people, tons, many, many other people around the world. And so we invite you to plug into this presentation about it tonight at 9. And so the way that you can get access, number one, you can tune into our Facebook watch parties. We're going to definitely stream it on Facebook. But just in case you want to get on the platform with us, we also are on Zoom. So you can download the Zoom app. You can go to www.goldrocks.info and make sure you ask us for the password, because you won't be able to get on if you don't have the password. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Be blessed. We'll be back tomorrow. And so until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, to live leadership. Good night and God bless.